Yo, what's good? It's your boy Holiest, and today we are bringing you episode 3 of Tower Fantasy and Friends. Today we welcome the homie Rhykker.
Hey folks, this is Rhykker.
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
You excited?
Oh yeah.
Into some Tower Fantasy. We got new characters. We got a new area we're going to be talking about. There's a lot going on today, man.
Fantastic. Looking forward to it.
So, have you been playing Tower Fantasy at all?
Yeah, my buddies and I started playing it on like release weekend, and we're an old group of friends from knowing each other 10-20 years. It's always hard to find games that we all want to play and enjoy playing together, and we've been having fun with Tower Fantasy, especially those, I think it's the special operations or the group operations, like those group dungeons. Loving those. Yeah, I've been very overall pleasantly surprised. Loving the campaign, like the story. It's like an anime. It's like watching an anime and exploring the world. I'm all about that Z-axis gameplay, so jetpacking all over the place, going up and down, seeing all the effort put into making the world have so much depth. Love it.
And just in case any of you guys wanted to play with Rhykker, did you want to share your username and server?
Yeah, so under the name Rhykker, R-H-Y-K-K-E-R, on the server Eternium Fantasy.
All right, and I am Holiest on Solaris. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you guys in game, and we hope that you guys enjoy this broadcast. The first thing that we're going to be checking out today is the Vera PV exclusive that was recently shown on Gamescom. I hope you guys enjoyed it when y'all saw it there. If you guys didn't get to see it, we're going to show it to you now, and we'll give our thoughts on it. So let's get right into that. You ready, Rhykker?
Oh yeah. Is that the Luxor?
The Luxor?
The Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas, that pyramid.
Hold on, the new world bosses? New mounts?
Whoa, what is that?
I hope that's one of the new world bosses.
Cyberpunk. Oh, I'm
Bro, I
getting
love
some
the
Major Blade
sci-fi
Runner
feel of this
vibes.
game.
Oh, that is awesome.
A new area, new mounts. It looked like there may be 2 new areas from what I saw.
There was the one with the pyramid. So first off, I love ancient Egypt stuff, and like so bringing ancient Egyptian stuff into a futuristic setting, that's so cool to me.
Yeah, it looked like there was an entire desert that we're going to be able to ride around, and they did show some new mounts. I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to ride around the desert in to fit the theme. So that's actually a super cool thing. Now, I don't know too much, but I did also, they seem to show a cyberpunk city looking area towards the end.
Yeah. Okay, so you think that's a different area from with the pyramid?
I'm thinking that they're 2 separate areas.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So maybe we get a city and a desert area in this next upcoming patch.
Fantastic.
So also looking at it, I'm wondering if the new world boss, because it looked like they may have showed 2 different monsters. I'm wondering if the new world boss is going to either be the moose that they showed at the beginning, or if it's going to be that big giant whale that they were fighting.
That whale looked sick. The moose
whale
looked pretty
is
cool as
crazy.
well. Could the moose? No, the moose can't be a mount.
No, it looked way too big.
Okay. Oh yeah. Look. Okay. The scale of it. Wow.
I guess we'll see. That was the trailer from Gamescom. They just recently showed that. You missed it. There it is. Vera coming out really soon. I burped. Vera. Vera coming out really soon. So be ready for that. A lot of new content, vehicles, areas, bosses, who knows what else, right? There could be lots of stuff that we didn't get to see in the trailer.
There's
Just
so
keep
much
your eyes open.
So much stuff in this game. It's awesome. Like you just keep unlocking more and more and more things, different vehicles, different those relics, those artifact things, like the rocket launcher things. It never ends. There's so much in this game. It's awesome.
And the game has only been out for 2 weeks and they're already bringing us stuff like this.
Right?
The other big news that was just recently announced on all the socials, the Tower Fantasy official Twitter, the Discords, all of that. Frigg is finally announced as the second character. She will join the limited banner on September 1st. Have you gotten to take a look at Frigg yet, Rhykker?
I did get to take a little look at Frigg, and damn is she awesome. I love me some samurai ninja type characters. Love swords. Yeah, looking great.
Yeah, so a lot of you guys actually may recognize Frigg from the story. If you guys have gotten a chance to play Tower Fantasy yourself, she's actually one of the people that kicks you around all over the place. Bodies the main character a couple times. If you guys have been through that, let me know, because she was sending me running home to my mom when she was done with me. Did you have a similar experience, bro?
Oh my gosh. So I didn't realize it was her until it dawned on me a little later as I was looking more into Frigg. I'm like, wait a minute, she's the character that kicked my butt. Like, I was bracing through the campaign like, this is easy. Then I get to the Frigg fight. I'm like, what is happening right now? What is, like, I'm like, my fiance is hearing me freaking out. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know. Why can't I beat this person? It felt like a horror game. Like, she just, like, the way she like ominously strides towards you, like you're nothing to her. You're nothing. Nothing phases her. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I beat her? Oh, it was great. Now we get to embody that ultimate power.
Now, exactly. Now we get to be that for other people, bro.
Yeah.
Just walking up on them as Frigg, striking fear into people's hearts. So I'm really excited. Her weapon is a ball mung, which is has a really powerful melee attack. It uses ice. And she actually has an ice resonance on her skill. Am I allowed to say that? She actually has an ice resonance, which is gonna go really crazy and probably make some of the other ice characters that are already in the game more viable. So it'll actually be really exciting now that she's coming into the game. If you guys pulled maybe Tsubasa or Meryl, then this is actually gonna be really big for a lot of you guys.
Well, just about on what you just touched on, I think that's a really cool aspect of the game, is like mixing and matching the different weapons or characters, like based on what you do manage to pull. Like, it can completely shift up your meta. And I love the idea of like, okay, something wasn't really meta before, but now this new character suddenly is making other characters viable in a new way. That's awesome.
It's a really good way to keep characters viable long-term throughout the game's lifespan.
Oh, I really loved her jump grapple attack. That was a nice surprise. Like when you're a little bit of a distance from an enemy and you like, she like, I don't know, harpoons them and comes right at them with the sword. There's just so many like closers, and her giant area of effect attack. For a melee character, she's so effective at even medium range.
Since the launch of Tower of Fantasy on August 10th, you know how many times this game has been downloaded, Rhykker?
I do not.
This game has been downloaded over 10 million times globally, and it was the top 1 game in the App Store in 36 regions. Top 1. That actually blew my mind. You know that?
Yeah.
Like, I knew the game was gonna do really, really well, but 10 million downloads.
10 million.
And number 1 in the App Store?
Those are some nice numbers.
Let's give a round of applause to the devs at Hottest Studio. You know what I'm saying? They're really doing their thing. Everybody that came together to make this game, we really appreciate y'all. This game has been awesome. It's been a great time, and I believe that the entire community has really been enjoying it. Ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? So there was one question that came from the community. So someone actually asked if there's gonna be more fashion coming out in Tower of Fantasy, like more accessories, clothes, all that different kind of stuff. With an MMO, with a game this big, with so much customization, that's one of the main focuses of the game. A lot of people that are playing the game are playing it due to the immense oh my God, the immense character customization that goes into the game. How did you have fun when you were customizing your characters, or how did you end up choosing the way that you wanted to do yours?
Man, I'm the guy that takes like minimum half an hour, if not longer, to create my character whenever I have customization options. So yeah, it took me a while to make my character. And then I found out, oh, wait a minute, now even in the game, I'm like finding extra customizations. So yeah, I'm great options there.
Right, and the fact that they will be bringing out more, whether it's with 2.0 or updates coming forward, you know, events. They recently just dropped the summer event in game where you're actually able to get the that summer outfit for your character, and that came with new accessories. I think it came with bunny ears, if I'm not mistaken. There's some kind of ears that you get too during the summer event. So they came out with new accessories and outfits through this event. So there's actually going to be a lot of different things like that. When they release new areas, a lot of you guys may know, if you complete world exploration, you unlock outfits through that. So, you know, that will unlock maybe the potential for a lot of variety in the clothing that you see around Planet Ida. They could maybe have some fashion shows going in the community. You never know. Better roast sessions. I could roast your characters up some more. Who knows?
I mean, fashion's a real end game.
Exactly. When you have nothing to do, you stand there and you look good.
There you go.
you stand there and you look good.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, you know, I say it jokingly, but like, in any game that offers, you know, cosmetics or fashion, like that kind of, yeah, it does become the end game for a lot of people. So always having new stuff to chase, new ways to make the character look the way you want to look, or, you know, just because you want to change up from one day to another. Maybe when you're doing PvP, you want to look a certain way to intimidate your opponents more. Maybe when you're, you know, just exploring and having fun socializing, you want to look a little bit more, you know, friendly and nice.
Yeah, I've seen some horrifying characters that people have made. So that PvP thing is real, man. You see one of those walking towards you in PvP, you might just Alt F4 and close out, man. You might just do it. So the dev team also have a message for you guys. They want to let you guys know that they greatly appreciate the support and love from the community, and they are also doing their best to keep improving the stability of the game and solving problems the community encountered. Hashtag worst nemesis, as well as polishing the content of the new version. Listen, I really do also want to let you guys know I really appreciate how everybody handled the situation of all the bugs and everything that have been happening. Nobody has freaked out. Nobody's went crazy. Everybody has been so chill, so cool, and so forgiving to the devs. You don't usually see that in the community. So I am with the devs on this one. I appreciate everything that y'all have done. The devs appreciate everything that you guys have done. The patience. Let's keep it up, man. Let's keep having fun in the game. Mistakes happen. The devs will do their best to continue making this game great for all of us. Enough of the gushy stuff. You know, the fashion and all of that is cool, but Frigg is where the excitement really is right now. A lot of players can't wait to get their hands on Frigg. So we have a Frigg PV for you guys to watch to share our thoughts on the character. You know, talk more about the character. So you ready, Rhykker?
Let's do it.
Superficial to cast judgment on what life is or is not.
I'm not gonna lie, Frigg looks so good.
Oh yeah.
Look at the second fit. Look at the thigh. Go crazy.
From Cyber Ninja to Nightclub, yeah.
Okay. So she is all over the place. Quick movement.
I love those aerials.
The aerials do look really good. And a nice AoE.
Whoa.
I always love a character with a good AoE attack.
The knockups.
Ooh.
She just cut a bullet in half.
She did just cut a bullet in half.
Man, it's looking like some nice, fast-paced, highly mobile action. Yeah. Looking great.
She's looking kind of unstoppable. That fearful feeling you were talking about earlier, I got it a little bit.
I'm wondering how they're going to balance her as a character that we control.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, she has to be solvable somehow, right?
I don't know, man. She didn't look too stoppable to me. I think she's gonna be one of those characters.
So like top tier PvP?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She's gonna be one of those. So we'll see what happens when she comes out in the game. I'm really interested to see how people are gonna use her with the current characters we already have in the game. So let's break her down a little bit. Let's get into some of the actual look, the actual feel of her playstyle, just how we feel about her as a character. So how do you feel about how she's looking, her fit?
That like cyber ninja exoskeleton suit, really wicked. And then she just, you know, she makes it a little more casual with that over jacket, you know. It's just a little chilly. It's a little chilly.
I don't think it's too chilly because she got the whole front side open.
That's fair.
She got it all. The skin tight suit. I don't know what it is, what's going on there, but she got the fishnets on. She looks good. The long flowing red hair. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. It is nice. You would think she was a fire character with the red hair. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, that's true. And she got the red eyes as well. Is that it?
Yeah, they look pinkish red. Yeah. And then her other
they're
skin,
purple,
bro.
Actually. They match like the little the gem that she has, like a purple gem on her clavicle.
Okay, I can see that. But yeah, it looks good. She looks good. She looks good. And then her second skin. What do you think about that?
She's ready for a night out at the club. Looking good.
She does look like she's ready to get down, don't she? She completely changed. She threw on a cape, took off half of her leggings. I don't know where they went and why she had to do that, but hey. Listen, she got a nice tattoo. You see the tat?
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice tattoo right there. The sword changed too. I don't know if you noticed that.
I'm checking it out right now.
Yeah, the weapon actually changed.
Oh, yeah, that sword became a thick boy. Look at that.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, bro, there's nothing better than upgrading a skin, and the weapon looks cooler too.
The visual progression, I think, is a really, really cool and important thing. Like, especially in RPG type games, right? Like, you want to feel like your character's becoming more powerful, and you do get to feel it like from the gameplay, but seeing it visually as well is a really cool thing.
Like, it's like a real transformation.
Yeah.
Super Frigg.
Super Frigg.
Oh snap! She has a crazy story here in her files. One of the angels of clemency. With her body restructured into machinery of living metal, she could stand against the invasion of radiation without a suppressor. Bro, so I was here struggling, trying to go into these areas and trying to survive that I wasn't ready to go to yet, dying from radiation consistently, and you're telling me that they have the technology that I could have done it without a suppressor?
Damn.
That's what you're telling me? That's crazy, man. I was struggling, bro. I was in Warren just dying. I guess that's one of the reasons why she's so strong. She doesn't even need a suppressor. They call her the Scarlet Nightmare of Hykros.
I believe it. That is a perfect name. Wow.
is a crazy name, ain't it? Frigg, bro. Let's get into some of her actual skill set. Let's see some of her attacks, the skills that she has, and let's read into some of what she does. So, Frigg, if we take a look at her skills, you can see she does have elemental resonance. So she does have the frost resonance. I saw a lot of people talking about, is she gonna have the same resonance that Nemesis has, or She does have one for frost. So again, like I was saying, she will make weapons like Tsubasa or Meryl better because of the attack percentage and the resistance. Whether you're a tank or attack, whatever you got going on, she will help you in some way. The coolest thing that I actually noticed about Frigg is her Fimbulwinter skill. I actually really like it a lot because it creates a domain around you for 25 seconds that you can infinitely dash in. So you can just keep doing dash attack after dash attack. Enemies will have trouble hitting you. And the cooldown on it is 30 seconds. So when you use it, it's there for 25 seconds and you're only without it for 5 seconds.
I love mobility. I love highly mobile characters. I'm all about that dash button. Like my dash is pretty much on constant cooldown. So to have no cooldown on the dash, that's amazing.
Yeah, it just keeps going up and up and up. So you can just keep doing it over and over again. It's actually really, really nice. What's your favorite skill on Frigg right now?
Oh, it's whoa. Oh, that is nice. And then her discharge attack, Frigid Fracture. That's just sick with the knockback that it deals at the end. That's really strong crowd control.
It's actually super cool. I think all of her moves, and the fact that it like teleports you to the target, so it actually has a little bit of distance on it. It's nothing crazy. You're not going to go across the map and catch anybody lacking. But if you're at a fair distance from somebody, you can definitely catch them slipping, whether it's an enemy or in PvP.
As I saw you coming at me with the power, I got flashbacks to when I fought her in the campaign and her doing that to me. Yeah, the first time I'm like she's just casually walking up and then zoop, she just it's like The Ring. It's a horror movie. She just instantly teleports in front of you and is on you. Yeah, it's crazy.
Right, and if you're not ready for that, if you don't know that's coming, completely off guard.
Absolutely.
So I'm really looking forward to her. September 1st is when she's joining the limited banner. So you guys be ready for that. I'm ready for it. I already got my crystals ready. Rhykker, I don't know if you're ready for it.
I gotta get my crystals ready. This is my new favorite character.
So it's gonna be my new favorite character too, bro. So you said earlier on that you have been playing Tower Fantasy for a little while, right?
I have, yeah.
So tell me about your experience a little bit. Who was your first SSR character that you got?
My first SSR was Coco Rhykker.
Okay.
Yeah, so I quite enjoyed it. I mean, I was able to now, it was in my group of friends, I was the only one who had like any kind of support weapon to like provide some heals for the team. So everyone appreciated that a lot. You know, it doesn't bring as much damage. It's not a DPS character, but like, you know, laying down that AoE heal, everyone was very happy to have me on the team.
Right, and then when like starting out, when everybody is still kind of weak, it's really hard to stay alive in some situations. So having a healer on the squad is actually pretty nice.
That's true, yeah.
So did you end up getting her from summoning, or did you get her from a world boss, or have you done many world bosses yet?
Oh man, so I got her from summoning. My experience with the world boss, we were going after the one on Astra. What is his name again?
Robarg.
Robarg. Yep, that's the one. Yep. So my buddy and I, we went in and we're like, you know, we're a little higher level than him. We might be able to do something. No one else is around. It's just the two of us. Let's see how this goes. And we start fighting him, and we're like, okay, you know, we can manage this. We can manage this. And then the mechanics keep coming out and coming out and coming out. I'm like, okay, we can't manage this. We can't manage this. So
let's go.
I look forward to eventually doing our first world boss. That fight looked really cool. And yeah, you need a team. You need more than a team. How many people on average do you need to take down a world boss?
It depends on how strong everybody is, right? You can solo it if you're strong enough. Okay. It's tough. It might take you a long time.
So what you're saying is get good.
You can do it. Yes, it's a skill issue.
Okay, all right.
It's a skill issue, yes. While we're talking about world bosses, so there's actually an event that just started called Executor Training, where you and your friends go kill world bosses, and when you kill them, you can get revitalized energy bodies. And you can use those to get SSR relics, you know, stuff to level up your weapons, red nucleus. They have a lot of stuff in that shop. So you guys are gonna have to go to the event, get your currency for it, and use it. Have fun with your friends. Go kill some world bosses together. Have you had a chance to enjoy this event yet?
Not yet, no. I have to dive into that this weekend.
For sure, bro, for sure. It's been a great time so far, with the community just running up on killing all of the world bosses and then hopping lines and doing it again. So
nice. I was seeing actually in world chat, like people like self-organizing to coordinate on like where to go, what world boss to go after next.
So is Coco Ritter your only SSR character right now?
I just managed to get Samir, and I cannot wait to make more use of her.
Samir is actually a really good DPS, so I'm actually really excited you got Samir because she's gonna help you a lot throughout the game.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I personally have most of them. I think the only SSR I'm missing right now is Meryl.
Which is your favorite?
My favorite SSR has got to be Nemesis right now.
Okay.
But on September 1st, it's gonna be Frigg. I'm gonna be having so much fun with that one, bro. So have you tried out PvP at all?
Only so I noticed that there's PvP arenas. I don't know, maybe I haven't unlocked them yet. I've just done like the open world duels with like a friend. Yeah, I didn't win.
You got smoked?
It actually kind of ended in a stalemate. Like, okay, I was a millimeter away from dying when the timer ran out. So I count that as a draw.
I mean, technically, I guess if nobody died, it's a draw. Yeah. So that's funny. I actually played a lot of PvP. I got to Grand Marshal, which is the highest rank in PvP.
Nice.
Because you get a mount when you finish it, right? It took me about 150 matches to get 90 something wins, 60 some losses. I actually got the name of Queen Roach by the #1 PvPer in my by the #1 PvPer in my server. Queen Roach, shout out to Kita for that nickname, for the method that I was using. It was a cheesy method, but I had to do what I had to do to get that mount.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I had to do what I had to do. It's actually a dust wheel mount. It is currently in the game right now, but it looks like what I said. It's a dust wheel. You just sit in it, and yeah, it's actually a really cool looking mount, and it's gonna be a flex at the end of the season. So I'm gonna be having Frigg riding around in the dust mount on September 1st. So we're gonna be flexing everywhere.
Nice.
All right, so that was Tower Fantasy and Friends episode 3. We ran through Frigg, we ran through the new area Vera, the desert, and maybe the city. It looked like there were some other characters in the trailer. I don't know if they're gonna be playable or just part of the story. It could be a fun thing. It's been a really fun time. I've enjoyed having you on here, Rhykker. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Is there any sign-offs you want to give the viewers before we leave?
Well, first off, thanks for having me. It's been a blast. It's great to meet you. And yeah, I hope people enjoy Tower Fantasy. And again, I'm playing on Fantasy Eternium. Let me just confirm that I say that right. It is no, I'm playing on Eternium Fantasy under the name Rhykker. And yeah, otherwise you can find me on YouTube under the name Rhykker, RHYKKER.
All right. It's been a great time having you on the show. For everybody watching, thank you again. We really appreciate you guys. The devs really appreciate you guys for everything that you guys have been doing, for showing off the game. They've been seeing all of the positive things you guys have been saying, and just wanted to let you guys know that. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. It's been Boholiest and
Rhykker.
we're out of here.